Rome is the most iconic empire of all time. Definitely one of my personal...
Say the line.
I can't do it.
Say it.
Definitely my personal
Here.
Definitely my personal favorite empire and way better than Carthage. Today we're going to spread the glory of Rome as fast as possible and see if we can expand faster than the Romans did in real life. Welcome, chaps. Welcome to the Roman Empire. Well, not quite the Roman Empire yet, more the Roman Senate. The year is roughly 304 BCE. Rome has been founded for 450 years. And by the year, in 100 years, Rome at this point will have most of this coast here. They'd start to encroach on Carthage and they take basically all of Italy. Go another 100 years and they have all of Greece, some of Asia Minor, most of Iberia, and or at least good chunks of North Africa. Today we're going to see if we can expand faster than the Roman Empire, which actually is going to be pretty difficult. Let's see how we get on. For over 20 years, the nascent Roman Republic has fought a harsh campaign against the Samnite people to the south. Although victory often seemed far from the grasp, the war ended in Rome's favor, resulting in the liberation of the important Greek city of Neapolis. The Samnites, however, having retreated to lick their wounds, are far from defeated. We have the Etruscans to the north, myriad of Greek city-states to the south. Sicily is controlled by the Carthaginians. We have a couple problems. So we have a truce for the next 3 years with Samnium and Etruria for 5 years. And we need to expand as quick as possible. Our problem, honestly, is going to be our economy trying to keep up with that. I'm hoping that we can adopt the Hellenic gods pretty quick. See, culture-wise, I mean, grabbing all of these cultures would be huge. Still, let's crack on. We have 8 advances. I am obviously going to spend them all militarily. I think that's just a good idea. Our troops are mostly heavy infantry, and so we need to reflect. I think we already have the bonus of it. Is that the heavy infantry one? I think it is, yes. What other troops do we have? Oh, God, civilization is just completely ended. Wait, completely? Oh, no. Oh, God, I've just checked. We've just lost the total sum of human knowledge. Yeah, no, it's all gone. It's gone.
What do you mean? How do you lose the total sum of human knowledge?
I don't know. I'm stressed. What are we going to do?
Hang on. Maybe the sponsor of today's video can help. The Ultimate Guide to Rebuilding Civilization.
Well, that's very convenient.
And very pretty too. I mean, just look at this artwork.
Sure. I mean, that's nice. And I bet it was a top-funded Kickstarter and is a current bestseller. But we're going to get hungry soon.
Well, let me turn to edible and inedible plants real quick. Yeah, here we go. The 5-15 rule. A rule commonly used to experimentally identify edible plants.
Oh. Well, that's actually really useful. I think we're going to be... Oh, God. I'm bleeding. Oh.
Okay, it's fine. Let me just turn to page 26 for medicine. Give me a second. You know, it's not in the book, but I always say that gift giving is the best form of medicine, which is what makes this book so perfect.
I've got lightheaded. Look, I need to know what it says to do to help. What should I do?
What you should do is use code TSS10 to get 10% off, and use my link in the comments.
It's going dark. I think it's too late. Would you read to me?
Of course. 232, hydraulic press. Whoever says the brute force never solves anything is sorely mistaken. It comes in handy when you want some wine or olive oil, or when you need to bend solid materials into shape. Build a hydraulic press to create a force many times greater what you yourself can apply. Compass and navigation. When you're surrounded by water on all sides and the only distinguishable landmark is the horizon, you need navigational tools to determine your position and plot a path forward. And look, I know you're bleeding out, but look at this artwork. It is fantastic. Oh, man. Thanks again to Hungry Minds for sponsoring today's video. You should get your hands on this book as soon as you can, again, using my link in the description and in a pinned comment. It's a lot of fun to go through, and it looks great on the coffee table.
Some spearmen, some light cavalry, some light infantry. I'm also going to get some build cost reduction, and I can get one more. Actually, I should get 2 more. You grab some horses, and ideally... Is that cloth? Yeah. There's no cloth. Okay. Capital import routes, aggressive expansion change, national citizen output, we want that one. Go high taxes, high wages, and I think that's honestly the setup done. Let's just select our missions. Roman Italia. Since the founding of Roma by Romulus hundreds of years ago, our proud city has skirmished with our Italic neighbors, vying for control of the coast and cities of Latium Campania. Bless you. Okay, so conquer or subdue the Italian peninsula. That's what we want to try and do. So we could destroy our allies or get the Pan-Italic Congress. Large penalties to assimilation speed and wrong culture happiness for 75 years is ridiculous. All right, let's go counter expansion. Build some mines as well. National manpower or morale of armies? Let's go for manpower. We're going to need manpower. Scheme for influence as well. Etruscans must be destroyed. Sounds good. This is the faction system. I don't really usually do, like, mess around with the government stuff. I think I probably will have to. Go after Samnium. Strike as soon as possible. For context, all these guys are our vassals here. Someone like Massapi, we could declare war on immediately. Umbria must submit to Rome as well. Again, I'm just going for the aggressive option on all of these. And I'm hoping my vassals are going to go and siege this down for me. Attack is the best form of defense. Heavy infantry offense and siege ability for 10 years. Yes, please. Again, let's see if you are going to be useful here. No. I'm going to have to do this myself. Yep. Okay, the AI is freaking out. We do have 15,000 troops from the start. Quite nifty. There you go. The efforts of our more belligerent senators have succeeded. Yes. Yes, it has. Pan-Atlantic Congress can happen. Participation would leave diplomatic events, which improve our relations or create alliances. I don't really want that. Frankly, I don't care for that. I think Samnium is okay, it's Alex Placentia, so that's kind of our next fight immediately. Again, I'm coming at this real quick. We just need to constantly expanding, essentially. We will declare war on all our Italic subjects. It is a wild thing to do, really. So 110 discipline off the start of the game is actually insane. And we've got ourselves our 100% and our first victory. All right, 4 months, and then we declare war on Umbria. We start trade, so we just accept all trade. Everyone's allowed to trade with us. All right, let's declare war. Might have forgotten about the whole not being able to raise levies thing, even though it was immediately just now that this happened. Okay, we're good. Oh, no leader? No leader? Oh, dear. Yeah, there you go. It's a legion, but no leader. That is bold. All right, so what do we have claims on? It's probably easy to ask what we don't have claims on. Okay, so Samnium, we can declare war on pretty quick, but I believe they are... Okay, they're already in a defensive league with Aeryka. We can take that pretty easy, I think. I don't know who Abayer are, but they seem small. For many long years, those in the control of the Epirote lands have interfered in the region they called Magna Graecia. Now, with our territory beginning to overlap their sphere of influence, it's become all too apparent there's only one solution. Okay, so we need to... We claim on every territory in the areas of Epirus and Illyria Graecia. That's kind of crazy. That early? Also, especially when... Wait, is he dead? Where's Pyrrhus? Is he alive? Because he's kind of a threat to us. I know, I've read history. Gotta make sure I'm improving relations from now with all of my little feudatories and vassals and everyone else. There we go. Siege of Spoletum. Alright, that's another army smashed. Let's see where he's going to retreat to. Oh no. That's not good. I find it crazy he has 0 martial ability. That is, I mean, at this time, I feel like you do need a degree of martial ability. I'm not going to walk around saying everyone was, you know, the second coming of Hannibal. Or in this case, the first. He's not alive yet. But you'd assume some degree of competence, right? All right, become a regional power. Let's see, is it time for me to integrate culture? I mean, I think I'd prefer Sabellian culture. Yeah, we're going to go for Sabellian culture. So let's change the civic rights to citizen. And over here, I'm assuming we're all the same religion anyway. So we're going to go over to our nation overview, go to administration, go to provinces. I need to enable automatic trade for everyone. Apart from our home one, which I believe is Latium. Yep. Trying to convert people to my religion. Switch over to cultural assimilation for all of these things. All right, we have a new family base now. The Junai. Fine, let's just chuck them in here. I'll placate them. Unseat the Umbrians. Population assimilation speed plus 15%. Yes, please. And we can found a colony in a territory. I want to put it in Boletum. The Greeks and Tarentum seek the... What's this? The friendship of Rome. Become a tributary, or you'll give me light cavalry offense. I don't have that much light cavalry, to be honest. Yeah, become a tributary. Do it. Nice. That works. Oh, right, yeah. I forgot this happens in Rome, where just, for whatever reason, the food supply just absolutely collapses. Alright, let's go. We can't quite go after you just yet. Yeah, we can't. Okay, so let's go after Samnium. Why are you all disloyal? I'd appreciate your help in this matter. I might go domineering instead of bellicose, because bellicose gives us war score costs and some really good stuff, but I'd really like these guys to be loyal. I don't know where the loyalty thing is. That's the problem. How do I know if you're loyal? Loyalty, power relative to Overlord, opinion of Overlord. Okay, so I'll have to do it myself. You know what, screw it. I'll be fine. I'll do it myself. Ah! Yes, of course, the whole levy situation again. Whoops. Okay, so I don't think I'm outnumbered. Well, I'm definitely not outnumbered now. Take him out. Don't need to be careful with this. Yeah, people are starving again. Is it just every winter you guys starve? Like, could we not... I don't know. I feel like there's something we could do here to not starve to death. So how much are you losing? Minus 70. That's insane. You have to do better than this. I'm gonna get local import routes +1 just so I can get in more food. Like granary, provincial food capacity. Okay, let's just build a granary here. Like again, we've got to do something. All right, big battle. They should have 107% discipline. That's pretty good. They also have heavy cavalry. Gotta win these 2 sieges. You're starving to death. Okay, let's go take over. Quickly. Go. Damn, this guy's kind of bad. Global monthly mood for fire. I'm just gonna do that one. Like that is it. My people just keep starving every winter. More import. Guess what? Grain. Order more grain. They suck at not starving to death. 10 imports. You know what I'm gonna order? Grain. Even more grain. This is what happens when you don't have the breadbasket of Italy or the Mediterranean. Or Egypt. The people need bread. Also, who am I at war with? Okay, it's just literally just everyone down here. Cool. Yeah, I'm real confused as to what they should be doing. Okay, they get the sieging that down. Alright, we're gonna march in here. There you go. Elliot citizens, let them settle down. No, I don't want more people in Rome. This isn't like an anti-immigration thing. This is like we are going to starve to death. Improve relations with this guy as well. Where is it? Relations action. Are those all of my feudatories? No. I think it might be actually. Who else do I have? There's so many piddly little places that we don't care about. Frontania, yes. Pelaginia, yes. Tarentium, no. Nuceria, no. Yes. Marcia, no. Dornia. So Marcia, wherever the hell that is, right next to me. Let's improve relations with you. And Tarentum. That's the next one. Tarentum. Ooh, increased tensions on the border. I'm supposed to put the Picenti has been amassing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Amassing a large invasionary force. Who? Picentia? But they're not really that big. I feel like a massive force is a little bit much. Also, could we not do that? Where we, like, take slaves because we can't feed them. We have to stop this. Probably win the siege faster than they win that one. 35-7. Nice. You know, someone commented the other day, hey, did you realize... No! Come on. Laith only brings up the percentage chances in case it doesn't go well for him so he can complain. Yes, I do that. Now what? Alright, you found me out. You've exposed me. Alright, we're gonna take Elia now. Can you, like, assault that? How many defenders could there really be? Alright, Lucania and Hipponon are the last ones left. It's a lot of forts we've got to get through. That's fine. Take our time. It's loyalty going down kind of rough, though. That's okay. The petition to the most prompt arc of to decry aggression against the Greek city-states of the peninsula. The debate was marked by the display of a man named Meton, who declared to all pillaging your freedom now, Terentius, for things will change on the Emperor yoke. Rome's been added to the First Samnite War. Stability decreased because we broke truce. I don't break any truce. They declare war on me. So Epirus has joined this war, but they're on low already. Oh, God. Can't be simple, can it? Yeah, there's our fleet. Oh, we won. Well, that's new. Yeah, no, we're not going to win that one, though, are we? We lost 13 ships. That's all of our ships are gone. And Epirus has landed. Okay. Alright, that's fine. 13 ships, huh? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. How much did these cost? I don't even know, but, you know, we'll figure it out. We're going to need Navy at some point, so come on, make it. Come on. Please don't tell me that Pyrrhus is here. Come on. Nice. We killed 7,500, and we actually killed him, the king of Epirus, which is bad because now Pyrrhus is in charge. Oh, God, that was quite literally a Pyrrhic victory for us. Do not like irony. Let me ask for a bunch of access. I'm going to take out Epirus. So I think Epirus just has, like, yeah, it has feudatories here, unfortunately. This war's taking a lot longer than I anticipated. We might be falling behind schedule, you know. That's not ideal. I need to be better than the Roman Empire in real life, otherwise this whole video is in danger of of just lying. Oh, we split into 2. That seems like a bad idea. Killed 1,500. Nice. The Epirate have been reduced to ashes, and we have one more fort in this war to deal with. Because I don't think we're at war with... Okay, we're at war with Ignatia, apparently. Epirus is a port there. War exhaustion. Yeah, I'm aware I'm going to have war exhaustion. I'm aware it's been going on too long. Huh? You did what? The Etruscans have burnt one of our ships, and we get crippled economy. Oh my god! I swear, Rome didn't have it harder in real life. In real life, everyone just kind of rolled over, right? That's how it worked. Romans turned up, threw a spear into the ground, everyone went, wow, fair enough, you've won. Epirus keeps on landing so many troops. The siege has been going on for a real long time. Come on. Come on, they got a water shortage. There's basically no water left in this city. Yeah, see, look, keep water shortage. Where do they keep finding water? All right, so we can sue for peace with Lucania and take all of it. We can sue for peace with Samnium, take all of it. Nice. Rock of Ages, morale of armies, good stuff. We've wiped peace with Epirus, and now there's only Hipponon left. Crush Samnites is done. Nice. Pop assimilation speed is done. Vanquish the Lucanians, done that. And we get military traditions. Italic tribe or Roman, obviously Roman tradition. Siege ability or heavy infantry offense. Obviously the heavy infantry offense is real nice. Approach the Greeks. We're going to approach the Hellenistic holdouts. Who's scorned? The Junai family. Maybe they would be scorned if they didn't have stupidly weak genes. Because honestly, it's crazy how terrible you guys are at this. Demand they bow to Rome. Are they weak and isolated? Helps if he's corrupt or fickle. What are you? Crafty and deceitful. Yeah, okay, let's do that. We also have our ships. Our new fleet. That guy has 16 in martial ability and we put him in charge of our navy? That seems ridiculous. Alright. Finally, you lot are done. I'm still going to go for monthly food modifier. We need it. So, a lot of these people are disloyal. Who is disloyal? But it doesn't say who. Okay, I befriended someone and now they're no longer disloyal. It's good stuff. Alright. What are the missions want us to do? Destroy the Apulians and the Etruscans. I feel like adding the Etruscans is the play right now. Sabina will join. Fine, we'll have to deal with that. I swear I was integrating someone. Was it Sibel? Yeah, I've already integrated the Sibelians. Yeah, look, 20 pops. That's going to help us a lot. I mean, the Sicilians are here. I'm not happy with that, really. Nothing I could do, though, for now. So I'd love some more technology so then I can go down this religious advances and start going to prescribed canon, which will allow me to change the law to start integrating people. Carthage is getting occupied by who? Some random islands. Okay, we don't have any war exhaustion. Our aggressive expansion is minimal and time is getting on, which means it's time for us to go after the Etruscans who, look at that fort. That looks horrible. Now, I believe the Etruscans will have something like 20,000 men. I'm not entirely sure. Let's find out, shall we? Doesn't help that our leader has 2 in the way of martial ability. That's atrocious. Hoping that my boys will siege. Yeah, they do have 20,000. A bit more than that, actually. Okay, let's fight them here. Damn, they're using shock. No, wait, that's good for us. They're using shock, we're using bottleneck. Close battle, though. We actually killed 10,000. It was not close. All right, I won the siege of Samnium. I really want to protect that 0% siege, so I'm going to run for it now. Go, 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 go. Okay, no, wait, I'm scared. Okay, I think we're... Oh, nice. Okay, we won that siege up there, and we're winning this battle. Perfect. That's gone really well. Destroy Apulians. Apparently, I can do that. Nice. Try out the Gauls. We are making phenomenal time. So the year is currently 290 BC. So for some context, 290 is this orange one here. So at this point, Rome would have had the Sabini and the Samnites, whereas we are trying to fight over here for the Etruscans. We have all of this territory down here. So 272 is the next one. So in the next 20 years, we need to have basically the entirety of the southern peninsula. And the next 40 years, we need to have these islands and up north. That's going to be the hard one. That's a big jump. Honestly, having these loyal vassals made life a lot easier. Here's 43 ships. Okay, we're not fighting that. Nice. Siege 1. Nice. Look at that. 11,000 for my vassals. That's pretty good. All right, let's see if you're happy to give me all your land. Nice. I do think I spend a lot of money on forts that I don't necessarily need to. Excellent. And my vassals have fully taken out this lot. Oh, some barbarians. Go and get rid of them. Oh, and nice. We got a new guy in, and he's pretty good. So the Fabii family want land or want titles. There you go. Have that. But our current consul has 9 in martial ability, so that's pretty decent. Give me military access because I want to come and finish off these barbarians. This should be it. Play over 99%. I'm kind of surprised. I would have thought we would have had 100%. Oh, there's land over here. Well, I don't know if I can get there. I could try. All right, we just about landed. I mean, the ships will die, but we did land. I killed my admiral instead of letting him be a coward. That feels a bit harsh. Worth it. Kind of don't want to integrate my little vassals. They seem quite nifty. Okay, now we're going to border Carthage pretty much directly. Locri is my feudatory. Did not know that. Crouton is the feudatory of Epirus. So are you. So are you. Okay, so we need to go after Epirus, basically. Which means a navy. I'm not... Like, I could import less grain, but frankly, the amount of times that Rome is starved, I don't really want to try it. I'm spending all my money on ships. There we go. I think we can now take it all. There you go. Look at that. And the Etruscans, done. I can destroy my Italian allies. I don't want to do that. They've been very useful indeed. That's a lot of enemy allies. I think we have to fight them though. Bringing Syracuse in as well. I hope my navy's up to the task is the only problem. Oh, I can recruit Hexers? Where? Hell yeah, bring some of those. Alright, so we've had a moment of respite. I could just take out these two. Yeah, let's just get claims fabricated over here. I think we are going to declare war on Epirus directly. I don't know if that means his feudatories will come in. I hope it does. It's got local import routes +1 over here. We spent a lot of money on fleet maintenance. Like a lot of money. Right, I'm risking it. I'm going to get rid of 1 monthly food in order to get national commerce. Alright, we have a pretty snazzy navy now that we spend like almost $10 a month on. Oratory advance, lovely. I think we are going to go down that prescribed cannon route, so let's do that. Alright, 60 ships. So, we could declare war over here to take Epirus itself. A lot of his buddies would come in. Let's do it. First things first though, let's raise all our levies. Holy hell. What? Okay, that's good stuff. That is just good stuff. 40,000. Not to be dramatic, but I might be the greatest Imperator Rome player of all time. Tusky has low food. It's over. Alright, we're going to declare war for Epirus itself. Our finances aren't going to be the best for a little while. But that's okay. Alright, so Syracuse has 7,000 men turning up. I looted something. Okay, nice. This. Good stuff. Any enemies around here? Yeah, we've got one more fort to do. Siege of Crotons won. Alright, they didn't realize we had guys in behind. I lost 1,000 men for that little maneuver, but it was worth it. I'm going to pretend that was my idea. Where are you going? Where are you running to, buddy? Everyone is dying. All of my officers, everyone. I don't know what, like, you know, a whole like, out with the old guard. I get it, but, like, damn. Another military tradition. Nice. Spearman discipline or siege ability. Obviously, siege ability would be quite good. I hope they don't have too many men here. Although I fear they might have a good amount. Damn, our troops are good. Okay. Let's just get a little home base going. 10,000 men. Do you think that'll be enough? We'll go take a port. Okay, they'll let me land, which is the important thing. And we have won a siege over here. Okay. Can I separate peace you guys? No. You're all subjects. Is anyone not a subject? I think Syracuse. I don't know if there's any forts here. Look, there's one down here. Actually fighting Pyrrhus himself. We do okay. Nice, because he split up his troops. Rookie mistake. Yeah, in a battle, you generally want to have more men than your enemy. He hasn't figured that one out yet. I am trash talking what I think is... Oh, I thought he was 10. He's 36. Look how young I am. 30. Damn, you moisturize? What the hell? Kind of 36-year-old skin like that? Gorn family, the Junai. Well, to be fair, we always need more naval commanders at this point. So, I mean, this is a huge war if you think about it. Get some scheming for influence. Because we've got, like, what, Epirus, so that'll put us on the coast. Won 2 sieges at the same time. Just in time for... Why would you do that? Epirus just marched in for no reason. It says it's not sure if we're going to win that. I think we'd be okay. Alright, they're using skirmishing, so I do need to change out what we're doing here. We'll switch over to shock. Oh my god, the Ptolemaic Kingdom's here. That's horrifying. Don't think there are any forts left. Alright, we're about to see a vicious amount of aggressive expansion. I mean, how long has this war been going on for? I think I deserve it. 1470. It's been 3 years. I mean, it's felt a lot longer. What's this? Urgent envoy from the small city-state. Immediate assistance against Carthage. I could say we're not ready for war yet. I mean, we are. Or this way, alternatively, this way we get national tax instead of claims. We'll go for claims. Excellent. We've taken Syracuse. We're now a major power. I don't think I can get peace with any of you guys, right? Get peace with Megara. Do I want Megara? I don't know that I do. So I want all the land over here, which I can't have. That's insane to me that I can't have that. Just take you. Will they become my vassal? I don't really want to risk it. But let's go for Epirus first. Do this. And I can do a decision. Sulphurous investments. Let's do that. I think it's worth subsuming Epirot culture. Great little victory, that. There's so much money on fort maintenance, but I think it's worth it. What? A landfall of Greece raided the Iros, many of the kingdoms of the successors splintered from the ruination of Alexander's great empire. The region of Macedonia, populated by the proud ancestors of Philippus and Alexander, posed a significant threat to Rome and to the liberty of numerous cities in our shared spheres of influence. The gods themselves augur well for our continued development of Macedonia was put an end to any interference on expansion. Gain a claim on every territory in the region of Macedonia. And in Greece, Roma Invicta. Probably the Ptolemaics exist, which we can almost stand up to. Population-wise, at least. The Seleucids are doing quite well. I would have preferred for Macedon to have survived. Probably need 2 more, so that we go here and here. Honestly, probably time to get rid of some of these forts. So the ones on the outskirts are all fine, but like these ones we don't need. Don't need 3 forts here. Open religion. You know what? Let's found colonies. We're going to assimilate this lot. Same thing for the Siciliots. And we're going to raise up the Romans in Latium once more. time to go after Picentia. And that'll be most of the Italian peninsula under control, and also a decent amount of Greece. Year is 279 BC. So at this point, we're approaching the end of the Pyrrhic War. So I've got 7 years to conquer all of the south. I haven't managed that, but I think it compensates that I've got Epirus over here. 218, so we've got 60 years to take out the Punic War. So 6-4 actually, so 6-4. It's actually not, yeah, we don't have that long until we need the Veneti and everything. All right, I think that's this pretty much already won. Rather quick. What the hell is this? Idol of Beventum. We lose Rock of Ages. Okay, we're not doing that. Gain 20 stability. Lose 5,000 men. That's easily worth it. Our ruler died because I tried to hunt the Erythmian boar. Worth it. Okay, that is the northern side of the peninsula done. Probably don't need this fort anymore. Frankly, probably don't need this fort or this fort. We're really hoping that no one lands on the peninsula, because if they do, I have problems. Like half of these forts we really don't need anymore, you know? Okay, drive out Gauls. We are going to found a colony. We detain the Brutons. Means going after this lot. And then we can do Italian Colonia. Problem is I have a truce with you guys, which is a shame, even though I didn't do anything to you. Apart from take out your overlord. Kind of wild to say I didn't do anything when sitting on, you know, the territory I took. Another religious advance. Alright, I'm going to go to war with the northern lot when I can. And let's switch out our commerce to free trade. There you go, bump that up a little bit. Build a couple mines, gain 6 stability. Our stability is stupid high, it's great. So when's my truce with you? 81, so 3 years. Okay, yeah, definitely going for the boy for now. Whoa, okay, they have like 20,000 men. That's our first time we've lost in a while. 10,000 of our troops were killed. Jesus Christ, they just killed 10,000 troops like that. Man, I got cocky. I mean, it doesn't help when our leader has 3 martial. I mean, I'll happily engage in a siege race. I think it's probably a good idea, in fact. Gain a foundry, yes please. Not gonna lie, the whole siege race idea, probably a bad one. I think we're gonna win that. Yeah, they won the siege, great. But we've won the battle. All right, we won our siege up to the north. And I think they are slowly getting whittled down. They're gonna run assault, get that land back, and now they're trapped in my land. They are, yeah, they're getting whittled down by my allies. Whew, okay. I'm glad that happened because, frankly, these guys are terrifying to fight. I can't believe they just took out 10,000 men so quick. Finally, a victory. Finally, a stack wipe. Dude, the boys have hands. All right, they've been stack wiped. There you go, their troops are done. I'm starting to think maybe we should bring them into our culture. Like, maybe we should accept them. They kind of split. Leoponte, though, kind of loads of them. To be fair, I've already integrated 3. I don't really fancy integrating any more. I think we just keep the Romans. Cool, new military tradition. What do we get? Siege engineers, plains combat bonus, or spearman discipline. Do this because it unlocks more discipline later. How much money we Okay, now it's time for us to pump out the foundries. I've created a legion. I think it's pretty good. We've gone for 20 heavy infantry, 10 heavy cavalry, 4 engineers, and 4 supply train. A good time to test them out. Okay, I wouldn't worry about the financial situation. Heavy cavalry offenses, please. Or national tax. Let's go national tax. Yeah, I wouldn't really worry about this. A lot of it's fleet maintenance. He's been building a massive navy. All right, I'm going to take Brutium now. Also, I'm just paying a load of wages. All right, see how this legion gets on. Yeah, pretty good. Turns out professional soldiers know what they're doing. Who knew? So those siege engineers are pretty good as well. I'm going to keep building foundries in the meantime. And we take everything. And we can finish off tame Brutians. We can do Italian Colonia. All Roman Colonia receive the following effects. Local manpower, or we get tax and building slots, or slaves needed for surplus, or pop assimilation speed. Let's do that, Romanize the locals. I think I'm going to do Roman hegemony, which is going to lose a stability and integration speed, but I think it's probably the most appropriate. Roma Victor, fantastic. Good timing too, because you get prescribed cannon. I have already changed to pop conversion speed, so that's kind of nifty. You can see most of us are Italic. Having some trouble over here with Epirus and Illyria Graecia. All right, finish mission. Roman Italia, done. What? Every loyal character. Okay, what? Well, yeah, fine, let's do that. Let's switch over. For 10 years, we get pop conversion speed. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's so annoying, though, because I spent all that time converting to Italic. So now I'm Hellenic. I need to invert everything. I shouldn't have done that. I spent so long on that, dude. All right, give it the month tick. Okay, actually, most stuff's gone to Hellenic. That's kind of perfect. Good. Okay, switch everything over to religious conversion then. Everything else could be cultural assimilation. Look, we believe what you believe now, so now you have to do what we say. Cool. New ideas or new missions. Conquer, subdue, or colonize the islands of Corsica, Sardinia, and Sicily. I think that has to be what we're trying to do, right? This one's Greece. So let's do that. Case for expansion. Nice. We've gained claims on Sicily. I mean, you know what that means. It's time for Syracuse to make a lovely prize. Already have that. Don't worry, guys. Way ahead of you. Right, I'm going to put these two on harsh treatment. Actually means the loyalty is going to go up because of our recent conversions. So that's quite nifty. The Jones of War. The mood in Rome is once again one of hopeful trepidation, of the calm before the storm, the wistful yearning to freshly soldiers for the spoils and adventure of war. Roma Invicta. We can already do Conquer Corsica. We can settle Corsica. Approach the Culians, but they're dead. Alright, if I can. Love to fight these pirates. Improve relations with all my little vassals. And I'm going to be annexing one of them, Britannia. Bountiful Harvest, gain a bunch, like hundreds and hundreds of monies. Lovely. Project capacity and local importers. Lovely. Okay, I think that's over here because they keep on starving to death, so I want to import grain for them. Is this a Salpine Gaul I want? It's one of those. Greece, Macedonia. Right, let's just raise the levies with Italia. Gotta go take out these barbarians. And I want to take Siculia. Shouldn't take me too long. I wonder how many ships the Carthaginians have. Can't be that many, surely. Yeah, okay. I've been massively overbuilding for zero reason. Courage Romanization. Yes, please. Alright, Ford New Invention. Grand Temples. Don't really want to desecrate temples. Maybe go down the civic advances. Okay, so the next mission, Proxulians secure the Sardinian coast, Sicilian foothold. And that's a lot of people to fight, but I think this is the way, right? Take Syracuse. Alright, first Punic War, ladies and gentlemen, in we go. I just killed 5,000 troops, nice. Expand the Campus Marius, what's that? Manpower recovery speed, and we lose 250. So they only have 30 ships, so I just need to keep an eye out for what's going on. Don't think there's anyone on Sardinia itself. Ooh, military tradition. What do we have? Planes combat bonus, siege engineers, heavy infantry defense. Goes to the Greek kingdom ideas, apparently. Look at those siege engineers. We're gonna get 3 innovations as well. Alright, we're gonna embark our troops and send them over to... Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. Send them over to Sardinia. Not the time to lose 200, but sure. First fight against the Carthaginians. Absolutely smashed them. There's lots of forts there, so actually, ideally, I'll go and grab this 4K so they can start sieging as well. Go and fight that navy. I don't have a leader. Ooh. No. Okay, retreat. I can't quite split my navy in half. I think they're building a lot more ships, you know. After suffering a crushing defeat at the hands of a numerous and fiercely competent Carthaginian navy. I don't think we did that. Every owned port for 10 years gets +2 to unrest in favor of ship recruit speed and shipbuilding costs. I don't need that. I really don't need that. We're okay. Guys, we didn't even lose a battle. Well, we did. We didn't lose a single ship, though. So, Battle of Thermae is one. It's cool that was an event, though, triggered by a loss to Carthage. The Juntai family is scorned. Well, just give me a second, man. let me sort out this, you know, existential threat we're facing. All right, there's a navy we need to fight. So, I think, let's see. We have better ships than them. That guy's rated 10, ours is 8. We should still be fine. Okay, he's gone somewhere over here. Nice. They lost a good couple ships there. We didn't. Heresy. I don't know what that's about, but okay. All right, let's go back to securing Sardinia. Oh my god, that's not good. We're gonna win that. They lost 24 ships. They suddenly landed ships though. Landed troops. That's not good. Well, I mean, we have our legions here. So we should be okay, but that was not pleasant. Did not enjoy that. All right, let's see the stats. So they actually have better discipline than we do. I have been neglecting our martial advances a lot, to be fair, but I think our heavy infantry should carry the day. Emphasis on should. We've got attrition from stormy seas. Let's get out of there. Damn, the Carthaginians have hands. I don't know if I should be proud. Nice. Okay, that's a good win. Nice. 4,000 troops immediately killed. And they use skirmishing. And they got nowhere to go. Carthage should be dead. Yep. Nice. Okay, the Carthaginian troops are no more. Oh, there's going to be a naval battle. There is. We should win that. All right, so let's see if the Carthaginians are still here. I'm also going to go to Carthage itself, which I think could be a mistake. So what's this war for? What's the war goal? Controls the province of Syracuse. Do I not do that? Okay, it's down here. Right, let me quickly handle that then. Okay, how did you guys get behind me, huh? How'd that happen? All right, let's just use the navy to get there as quickly as possible. Manpower's still going well. Go for Carthage in that case. Now, this could be risky. Worst case scenario, there are 22,000 mercenaries just standing on Carthage that I can hire. I'm not gonna lie, navy kind of sucks. They have massively built up their navy. Are they the Romans in this situation? Let's go for some ship damage done. This is incredibly irritating to hunt down this 2K. Okay, religious advance. I am still gonna do this. Go to that 6. Civic advances is greater or equal to 6, is it not? Civic advances 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe month, end of the month tick, sort of thing. Oh, we actually won the Siege of Carthage already. Qartadash has been taken. Okay, nice. Where are you retreating to exactly? It's crazy to me we still don't have Neospirity. Embrace Italic Faith. I'm not doing that. I already had the whole headache of Hellenic. We're Hellenic now. That's it. Quintus Fabius is now in charge. And there's ships behind us. Okay. All right, we're going to land more troops in North Africa. The idea at least. Where are those men going? This 7k is going to go and defend the homeland. Well, I need you to win this first. And you really need you to win this now. Nice. Oh, kill 16,000 troops. Nice. And we should have Neospirity now. And take out the Carthaginians again. I'm pretty sure they can't get to me in this. I'm kind of hiding my army a little bit. But again, if they're playing if they're playing the role of Rome in this situation, then they're going to be bouncing back hard. Okay, what's this? Umbrian people in our nation. Well, how many Umbrians are there? Barely any. I'm vetoing it. Well, that's upsetting, isn't it? I don't really see how you can march past the fort there, but hey ho. All right, nice little pincer attack there. There you go. That's lovely. I mean, there's a lot of them. They were definitely outnumbered in total, but I don't know that it matters. From 34 battles. Nice. All right, we won that siege. Beating them back there. Okay, I think we're in a decent enough place. So what's our mission here? Own Siculia. Own Sardinia. He just wants me to own all of Sicily. All of Sicily is expensive. I could do half of Sardinia as well. They'll peace out now. 10. Is there any way I can get my war score down? Like the war score cost of it. I'm already bellicose, so no, I think that's the best we're going to get. Okay, that's fine. We can just fight them back later. I'm just going to do what the suggested one tells me. I think I'll be fine. There we go. First Punic War complete. Sicilian foothold. Done. Land of Tyrants. Punic Sicilia. Let's do that. Get rid of Lilybaeum. Lord of Tyrants. Do that. Get Syracuse. And get Breadbasket. Very successful, I think. All right. In the meantime, I need more of these hexers. All right. Let's get them to convert the new provinces. And there are disloyal provinces everywhere. That's fine. Oh, province loyalty. That's perfect, actually. We have these claims down here, and I know I'm a little bit early, but I think this is probably a good thing to do. I'm at war with a lot of people now, but I think this is fine. I'm going to quickly nip in and deal with them. Oh, I'm about to see the death of the phalanx, chaps. Go for Corinth first, because it means they can't actually get across to hurt me. At least that's the plan. That's the thought process. And I was considering not bringing over my other troops, but like, yeah, there's no reason why. Like, the only reason I wouldn't do that would be laziness. Imagine. You've got 5,000 troops who are desperately trying to fight Rome. They've got 20,000 in Corinth. They've got 4,000 around. You're like, all right, maybe we've got hope. We just need to take this one province, and then suddenly 22,000 more Romans show up. Okay, I'm now trapped here because of fort zone of control. A little bit inconvenient. I don't even know who these guys are, Messenia. Like, they're doing well. Well, they did do well until we showed up. I'd be pissed if I was playing in Greece and suddenly the Romans show up like this. All right, oratory advances. Now, I didn't actually check the laws again. Can we change it? No? Civic advances are greater or equal to 6. Civic advances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we do have 6. I don't know what that's about. Go standardized measures and see if that helped. Maybe it was a... No, it's not worked. By the way, score-wise, it's just me and Crete. I don't know how Crete have done this well in terms of score. Also, I may or may not have declared another war in the middle of this because I thought they were part of this war, but they weren't. So I've decided just to do it anyway. All right, we've won the war. And let me see. What can I get? Honestly, most things down here, and then it's just the individual capitals that are very expensive. Well, can I not... Hang on, these guys aren't feudatories. What am I doing? I could just do this separately. I'm so used to fighting, like, larger powers. So you are a subject of Messina, sure. There we go. There's pretty much all of Greece down here done. Ah, another military tradition. Perfect. Build a road. I want to be able to build roads. Gain through innovations. I think I have to go down the martial thing. This whole civic stuff is, for whatever reason, it's not working. I have a bunch of civic advantages. It's just not... Yeah, it's just not working. Wait, level 4. Would this be level 5 then? Maybe it doesn't on levels? That doesn't help me at all. We're already doing the integration stuff. I don't need to do more of that. I think we need to go martial and get some of that beautiful discipline and heavy infantry discipline. Institute Corinth as local capital. Sure, let's enact that. I'm just tearing down all of these forts as well because we were spending 31. It's a bit rough. Truce with Carthage is another 2 years. Get a little bit ready for that. Culture-wise, Roman is starting to pop up a little bit. So we're going to build these popular legation sites, which adds 100% assimilation speed. Expensive though. What we can also do for the next 2 years, real quick, is I can declare war over here to expand our influence over Sicily. Or Sicily, right? That's this war one immediately. Do we have any cities here? I don't think so, you know. We've got one here. All right, now we're going to go for the Baleares. And then we're going to do a little check to see what our progress is like in comparison to the IRL Roman Empire. Because I feel like we slowed down a lot. I love how fast these sieges are with this legion. It's very, very nice indeed. I'm still pissed about the civic advances thing. And we're going to declare another war over here. I'm going to gamble again. Instead of getting grain, we're going to go for precious metals, get that citizen output. And a bountiful harvest. Give me the money. All right, another martial advance. Heavy cavalry discipline. We've got half our army's heavy cavalry. It's quite a good idea. And a civic advance. Okay, so our civic advance is now at level 5. So I think we need to wait for this level to happen again. I think that's how it works. It's not the actual innovations themselves. Dude, I don't know why I would care about oratory advances. Like, I know that I need some things here for, like, a world conquest. But beyond that, let's go sapping. Siege engineers +1. I don't necessarily know what that means. Like, +1 in what? But it sounds good. And we've taken the Baleares. Ship was lost. I don't want a ship to be lost. Okay, so little check now. So it's now roughly 250 BCE. So we're in between the start of the First and Second Punic Wars. So by the end of the Second Punic Wars, we have now 30 years to conquer the rest of Sicily. I think I'm pretty good. So up to Cremona is what we're looking for now, which we can get. And I think given that we have this down here, we're probably going to beat it, provided we can take Sicily. I think I'm calling it Sicily, Sardinia. I've also upgraded our navy a good amount. All right, here we go again. In fact, let's get our levies ready first. So you lot are going to attack Sicily. You lot are going to help the attack on Carthage itself. Go pick up the Greeks. Don't even see any forts here, to be honest. Maybe I'm going overkill, but I'm going to put all these guys in there. Who's starving to death? You're starving to death, and so are you. I don't care. Like, if I'm being like so honest with you right now, I don't care. All right, our armies to invade Carthage are ready. I accidentally clicked the button that changed my laws, so that hurts. All right, let's take out Carthage again. I'm actually going to land right on him. I'm actually going to retreat back up here. There were too many of them. That was my bad. All right, we're going to try that in a sec. All right, support and preparation, that, isn't it? Okay, they're using skirmishing, looks like. We're waiting on that front at least. Okay, let's land everyone at the same time. I should probably wait, but I'm not going to. All right, Carthage has been kicked out of the territory. And we're going to hire some mercenaries as well. Religious advances. Let's get supply limit. Yeah, I can't seem to select all of my troops. There you go. Kartadash, for whatever reason, did not have a fort. Oh, they don't have any forts around here. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. Okay, there's a lot of Carthaginian troops here that I need to defeat. Oh, that's good so far. This is a big old battle. Should be fine. Nice. Okay. Let us... bit by bit. So we've got some mercenaries here. Send you out to go siege for now. On that side, any conscripts will also be sent to siege. Okay, we were just immediately attacked by someone. All right, Tripolitania. Why would you do this? All right, we're fanning out. Hopefully getting some food eaten. Or not, they're just going to attack me. Oh, we won the siege of Kirov just as they arrived. That's good. Where's the siege of... okay, no, wait, that's the siege of Kirov. It's a huge battle. They keep on sending in more men. Okay. 50,000 of our troops were killed, but 20,000 of theirs were killed. So that's a trade, I guess. It's not sort of the greatest trade of all time, is it? But not the time. I'm going to pay you off. All right. If I could pick off some of his troops, that'd be ideal. They're very hardy troops is the problem. They keep on just hiring more mercenaries. That's illegal. There you go. That's a good battle to take. There's another 5,000 troops. If I could just keep on catching them like this, that'd be ideal. But the thing is, even when we're doing it like this, they still do so much damage. It's because they have a better tactic than we do and better discipline. So actually doing a ton of damage for us each time, even though we're winning. Jesus. Just leave the battle, please. Please, just leave the battle. Oh my god, that was so painful. There we get the Conqueror trait, apparently. Look at this, though. 3,000 of our troops were killed to 1,800 of theirs. They're rinsing us. 8,000 of our troops were killed versus only a couple of thousand of theirs is silly. But they will peace out, so that's good. Okay, we take everything but the capital. We couldn't quite take Carthage itself. God, that was a horrible fight at the end there. I don't want to see what happens if we keep on fighting that. Okay, well, we get a lot from our military experience, which is nice. We can get Legion recruiting costs, engineer costs, supply train. Let's actually start investing in our military, maybe. Get heavy infantry defense. And we can do secure Sardinian coast. Unruly populace is going to be done. So Sardinia is being really unruly. They're resisting our rule. Well, that's upsetting, isn't it? Oh, God. I click an event and it immediately revolts. Why did I even do that event then? They just started a revolt. Objectively, like, narratively speaking, a wonderful time to revolt. But also really inconvenient for me because I'm the one that triggered it by clicking the event. Let's go retirement opportunities. Check that down. Promote oligarchy, enact plutocratic republic. I'm not doing either of those things. We're good now. The first provincia. Choose between a policy of production or civilization. We get claims on all Hispanian territories owned by Carthage or her subjects. We've established control over the islands of the Mediterranean, supplanting the ancient Greco-Carthaginian hegemony. We want to call Roma home. So we can finish the mission, which gives us claims. It didn't actually give us any claims. So missions-wise, we've got Conquest of Africa. Will be completed when Western North Africa is subjugated or conquered. Now that the Carthaginians have been kicked out of Hispania, Corsica, Sardinia, Sicily, as well as the once great city of Carthage, a shadow of former selves are chained to the Roman yoke. It's time to turn attention to the rest of Africa. Or we go for subduing Greece. I mean, Conquest of Africa, right? But chaps, I think that is going to call it for today. I think we did achieve our aim of outgrowing Rome, the Rome in real life. We have around 5,000 pops. Bear in mind, the Seleucus is 3,800, the Ptolemaics are 3,100, Carthage a measly 1,300. So we are by far and away the largest power, second largest power. Got India was a thing. The Seleucids have completely collapsed, and Parthians started to rise. It's historically accurate. If you did enjoy and you want to see more Imperator Rome, make sure to like the video, subscribe, chaps, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. My personal thanks to Aiden Clark, who is said to be 7 feet tall. Wright, who once killed a man with his bare thumb. Redguard76, whom I've been secretly in love with this entire time. And the Schmoobler, who needs no introduction. Also thanks to Crilly, Ghostwolf, and Jason White for being my Patreon supporters. Means a lot, guys.